Thank you so much for joining us. This is All Angles. I'm Dion Jacks Miller, continuing with Masicka for a special one-on-one. And this is just ahead of his new album, Forever Rain. That's going to be dropping soon. And just before the break, I'd been asking him if he had done a mistake or if he had made a mistake in doing Step and Slide on the Hill and Gully Rhythm. And you were starting to tell me a story about Europe, which I want to hear.
Yeah, so we had some major festival in Europe Saturday, Reggae Land, Summer Jam, and how they receive that, especially that, because a lot of the places might not understand the word, is a groove, you know what I mean, and how they received that song was massive. So I don't regret it, you know what I mean. It's one of my biggest songs right now, so I genuinely can't regret it. But on the basis of degrading the song or degrading the Hill and Gully thing, as I said before, I don't think so. And I think it actually, people can party to it, people love it, older people love it, a lot of older people love it. So it's just a split decision on that.
All right. Now, you've said several times that you try to make music that's as realistic as possible,
yes,
right?
Yes.
That shows what you're going through.
Yes,
and I've been going through your albums, your song list and so on, and there are a couple of pretty consistent themes.
Yes.
You pain, struggle, making it out of a ghetto,
yes,
hope,
yes.
Romantic love as well as love for family and friends, betrayal, and of course the gun lyrics. But tell me something. When it comes to things like struggle, making it out of the ghetto, Masicka of 2026 is not Masicka of 2011.
Yes.
When you were doing Go Hard and Go Down.
Yes.
So can you really still say that those kinds of lyrics are still authentic for you at this point in your life?
Definitely.
You're not poor again, you're not struggle.
No.
Struggle thing done.
Yes, struggle far gone, but we also live through the people, you know what I mean, and where I come from, humble beginnings. I grew up in the ghetto with my mother, big yard, a Waltham, more than one house, leave, go Spanish Town, end up go Portmore. So struggle has always been a part of me, seeing poverty, seeing people fight. So it's not just something where you get rich and you have money now and you reflect and have memories of how you used to grow and how you used to experience life. So it has always been a part of me. It will be a part of me. So sometimes when I sing about my life only, you know what I mean, I might pull up somewhere, I still have friends where, have hardship, I still have family members where, you know what I mean, might face hardship sometimes. So,
But it's filtered now. I mean, if you go back to the old neighborhood now, you go with entourage, you go with bodyguard, you go with social media, you go deck out with bling. So let me give you a specific example. So in 2011, for instance, you wrote this. Last year, more money, but more money more.
Yes.
Money me a pre, me no want mommy poor.
Yes.
Mom can buy my mother anything she want and take her to places she never see before.
Yes.
So anyway, the money there, me there, so for sure.
Yeah, man.
Right? Bed she asleep on, leg on the floor, food in the house. She not hungry no more.
Yes.
That have nothing to do with your life now.
No, because we go out and we make the necessary moves that we need to make,
Which is good.
Could I buy mommy house and mommy all right. But as I say, we still have to give the youths them hope, you know what I mean? So me coming out of the ghetto, and this is something we like talk about, me coming out also give them hope so them can come out. But there was a part of me where, you know what I mean, at one point I think whenever I go make it out, at one point the ghetto was, happiness to me, not having, you know what I mean? So when me come out now and can share the light and can sing about what I experience, same way, it still keep me grounded with them, keep me grounded with the fans. It's not everybody know about Benz and this and that. So when I sing stuff like, put your little money to use, you know what I mean, water cut off like gone, the massive can more relate, you know what I mean?
So is it so much that, is it so much that, or if you think about it, is it more an issue of trying to maintain your street credibility?
No, when I think what they want to believe, me is a very, when it comes to that, I have no proof to people where street credibility is concerned.
Tommy Lee?
No, none at all. Because I grew up in the street, you know what I mean? I grew up in the street, I grew up rough, you know what I mean? I grew up real rough in a harsh environment. So for proof to people say I'm tough, You know what I mean? I try to prove to my family so I can be great, take my mommy out of poverty, make my family proud. This is where my proving come in. You know what I mean? Make already in the street, already live certain life. What I try to do now is set an example for my son, set an example for my family. My mother not have to worry, my sister not have to worry, nobody in my family never have to worry again. So where that is concerned, the streets, I always sing songs like that. Me's a motivational youth, you know what I mean? So them records, they just really get me going, to be honest.
So like Oak Tree on Forever Rain.
Yes.
Tell us about that track.
Oak Tree is again a very motivational track off of the album. You know what I mean? One of my favorite tracks them where, you know, just to show you, say, don't give up, always have faith, no matter how the journey start, you still can be great, no matter how dark it get, there's still some light at the end of the tunnel. So it's a track where I'm actually recording in Canada. You know what I mean? Beautiful song, you know. As I say, one of my favorite songs on the album. So the fans them can look out. So it's just a song I celebrate life, you know what I mean? And we're not going to give up. We are going to stay positive no matter what come away. We still are going to be great. Yeah, man.
One of the things you've said is that you want to keep variety in your music.
Yes, yes.
You know, so you say, you know, you want the song for the ladies,
yes,
you want
yes.
motivational songs, but at this stage, why still the sexually explicit songs? Why still the gun lyrics?
It's all right. Personally, for me, it's art. It's art form, man. Music to me is like all right. Say you're going to set up a restaurant and you only sell fried chicken. You only appeal to the customer there. And if you sell everything else, you appeal to more customers. So with me and music and writing maybe some gangster lyrics and some girl, me like attend to everybody. You know what I mean? And it's how me express myself. It's when I grow up and see the environment when I grow up in. It's my truth. It's where it's me just I reflect through music and stuff like that. Where I don't really want the fans them think say me I tell them say commit a crime or you know what I mean? It's just more like expressing an art like it. I watch a movie where Denzel or Tom Segal, them not really direct violence, you know what I mean? It's just art form as me say. And you know, I think the fans them love it, there's place for it. But you know, to be 100% as I grow now, I kinda make the music a little cleaner. I kinda not I'm gonna release gun songs as like me used to before. You know what I mean? Because as I say, I get my son, I know you start reflect on life, you start reflect on a lot of things when I get older. And anybody who work with me now or work, you know, close by me know say it's not my favorite thing to do right now. You know what I mean?
Is it that you feel a responsibility, more of a responsibility because you have your son now?
Yes, and it come with growth. As you start to grow older, you know what I mean, you start to realize it. You know, the violence in Jamaica kind of over the board with enough things, you know what I mean? And the aggression with the youths, them kind of overboard. So me as a youth, you know what I mean, I grew up in the streets, I see where it might not be the biggest factor to influence it, but there is a certain level of connection with the music and the energy. So it no. At one point when I just start, I just comfortable and just say anything and just DJ. Now I'm more selective as to the lyrics that I'm put out because I know say you don't know we live in Jamaica. It's not everybody have that level of education there for you know decipher and know say alright, these are lyrics that you know what I mean. So as I grow older, I kind of you know retract and draw back to how violent my music might be, and them can check and look and see and realize, you know what I mean?
I mean, you said the difference on Forever Rain, definitely. You hear the difference. It's a whole different sound, but we'll come to that. But, okay, why not just move away completely then? Is it that you're afraid your fans might desert you?
No.
You're sure?
No, man, positive. And it's not like me I try to be 100% smooth, you know. It's just that with growth, and I was always a youth like this, even from the get-go, from my earlier stage in my music. I it's not a youth where I have sense and I try to look into things and say how I can better my music. And sometimes even them songs, they're not going nowhere, to be honest. You know what I mean? It's just for a little forward and a little hype. And yeah, I try to build something where probably 30, 40, 50 years down the line, my son can play them and my daughter can play them and, you know, we can play them in our venue and race. So, me personally believe like life are stages, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't personally want to do what I do 10 years ago, next 3 years, next 4 years. So the music evolve, me evolve as a person, you know, my life evolve. So it's just growth. And I think, you know, it's better for the youths them to can listen to some more positive lyrics. Definitely.
So your previous 2 studio albums have done very well, right? And also won awards, 2024 Caribbean Music Awards.
Yes.
Dancehall Album of the Year for Generation of Kings, 2023 4381, 2025 Best Reggae Song with Romain.
Yes.
Been there before, and you also got Best EP Recording for Her Name Is Love.
Yes.
For the International Reggae and World Music Awards. And yet you've said you don't think you're given the credit that you're due. First of all, why have you said that?
I think, all right, the fans them love me. That is the first and foremost. The fans them love me. Big up the fans them. Big up the entire music fraternity. What I mean by that is, I think a lot of great artists, not just me, a lot of great artists, you know what I mean, have been overlooked in this space for a long time, you know what I mean, because the music, probably not, may I try to explain it in the best way as possible. I think it's not the fans. You know what I mean? It's not the fans. I think it's just the music industry within itself.
But when you say overlooked, that's what I'm trying to understand. Who is overlooking you? If you're getting the awards, so that means your work is being critically recognized.
Yes.
You're getting the streaming.
Yes.
You're getting the views.
Yes.
So the fans are recognizing you. So what is it you think is missing?
I think generally, me one of the greatest dancehall artists them to ever grace the music, personally. You know what I mean? That's how I feel. That's how I get up and feel every day. I think everybody should feel so. But I think the music, and I think after 438 still, I start really get the credit when I deserve on Generation of Kings, to be honest. But before that, like before that, I think people used to just play upon it and say, you know, so Masicka lyrical, this, that, rare. But no, like now, I think I'm in full control. I think in this moment, I get the credit what I deserve. I think the fans them have actually realized how talented I am, you know what I mean? And some of it I think is me. I used to be a little laid back and a little reserved, you know what I mean? I'm more expressive now with the music, with my talent, I'm more active, you know, social media wise. So some of it was me, to be honest.
All right.